Tonight here inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. And he'll be taking on Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
You've got power, you've got fight. It's like somebody blocked this.
Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the most intimidating specimens in the division. It's the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner
from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Just misses with that jab. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. A swing and a miss with the left hook. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab was blocked. When you're fighting a massive heavyweight like this, you can't go toe-to-toe. You got to stick and move and use angles.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Insane action. Catch and shoot. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They exchange punches. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Just missed with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Straight right just misses. Tried to score with a jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
Into the fight, you're much better than this guy. You much
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good work.
better. Put him back on him this round. Sweet.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your leg is gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights. Whoa, wait a minute. Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
I need to see that again.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You'd like to see more jabs. Looking to land the hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
On to the sixth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. That's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Do you believe this? Straight right just misses. Nice job blocking the left hook. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go. It's round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice. And Bowe is dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Joker's going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect.
And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round ones. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
They're giving us final 10 seconds here unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make up.
And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Incredible work rate. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Hold that thought. Joe Louis in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt.
And there's the bell for round 9. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Straight right just misses. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax, because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight.
That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here.
Are you okay?
And they're going to let him continue. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Great round.
This is the 10th. They're up and ready to go. Surely this round won't be as good as the last one.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? It's ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Joe Louis in trouble. We've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh, wait a minute. The Crown Bomber in some trouble. How did they not go down?
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than that.
Brown Bomber couldn't take any more. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Don't forget.
And there's the bell for round 11. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That jab doesn't score. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Joe Louis just got caught. Hold it right there. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he went through the funnel? How are they going to get through this?
Looks like trouble was averted.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you get...
This round could go... So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
Start sticking in a few body shots.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on.
You were thinking you were smart, you weren't bold enough, but you still fight.
And there's the bell to start round 12. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He missed with that jab. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not a lot of... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too...
And there's the bell to start the round. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they have to dig deep? This is just ridiculous.
Whoa, Johnny! The Brown Bomber in some trouble! How are they still standing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once.
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
I've got to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.